Cystic fibrosis is a genetic mutation that it takes both parents to be a carrier to have a child with CF, but it is just a genetic mutation that affects the way a person's body can process nutrients and can affect their lung functionality.
Finding those common connections like Derek and Gilbert was awesome. And now him and I are like, okay, what can we do as Gilbert and CMTA? But maybe the bigger question is, what can we do as Legence? It's always comforting with cystic fibrosis. We're a very small group. We're about 40,000 people in the US, just over. But every time I find a connection to it, it just reminds me that though we're a small group, our community is really big.
There's somebody who's associated with Legence who's also involved in Twin Cities Finest. So I hadn't met Maria before that. The first time I met her was at the Breath of Life Gala this last fall. The moment I met Maria, knowing that we were connected by this bond of supporting the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, made us immediate friends. When we first met each other officially, it felt like that common bond was there and we had been friends for years.
The story of my children's book is what my parents did when I was going to kindergarten and being nervous about going to school with a disease that nobody understands. I want to help kids understand what cystic fibrosis is, and I want to normalize educating people on physical, cognitive differences, diseases, different illnesses that happen with kids as they grow up.
Getting together to raise funds and awareness for an organization can have a real impact. Also, with the Legence family of companies, putting everybody together to find a greater goal of sustainability and environmental awareness is very important. The same end goal, but just a different direction.
The CF Foundation is very unique in that the gala that we sponsor, that CMTA sponsors, that I'm a part of planning, is a lot of people in our industry. It's a very oddly AEC strong foundation in this chapter. And so what can Legence do to infuse us and help us raise money for that? And it benefits CMTA and Gilbert and Legence on a professional side because it's our people. It's the people we want to work with. It's the people that we want to make connections with. And it's the people that we are on job sites with daily. So to be able to be like, oh, hey, I saw that your company also sponsors this, it really kind of builds just a stronger relationship between our companies, both in Legence and outside of it. My hope for that is that we can just inspire one more company to join us in this fight, because medical research saves lives.